I'm Susan Fagan, your 9th District State Representative. Thank you for tuning in for my weekly updates on the 2012 session of the legislature, and thank you again for trusting me to represent you. The 2012 legislative session began on Monday, January 9th, and the session is scheduled to run 60 days, adjourning on Thursday, March 8th. You know, as I tape this today, we are just a few days away from the end of the session. As you may have read or heard, the debate changed last week when a bipartisan coalition took control of the Senate. It was a historical moment in the legislature where the minority became the majority. This happened by way of 3 moderate and fiscally prudent Democrats voting with the minority Republicans. This was enough to tip the balance to Republicans and allow for a vigorous debate on what kind of state budget we want moving forward. While it was an interesting lesson in civics, it also allowed for the adoption of a bipartisan budget that is actually balanced and sustainable over the long term. This type of budget has not been passed in years. Instead, the legislature continued spending more money than the state is taking in. This has led to 4 special sessions the last 2 years, costing taxpayers thousands of dollars each day the session is in. So why is this important to you? Well, the budget that was passed does not raise taxes. Instead, it prioritizes and funds the core services of government, education, public safety, and care for the most vulnerable. It also makes lasting government program reforms and reductions that can ensure we have a balanced budget for years to come if we maintain them. Is it perfect? No. But you and I know that we have to balance our checkbook once and for all if we want to earn back the trust of you, the taxpayers, and send a signal to our small businesses that it's okay to hire again. What we need right now are more taxpayers, not more taxes. This week, I interviewed the House Republican budget leader, Representative Gary Alexander, on my weekly radio show about what happened in the Senate. Even for folks who don't follow the legislature, many watched as the minority Republicans took over the Senate as the majority. It's been years under one-party control that has produced budgets that spend more than we take in. Representative Gary Alexander said the switch in budgeting processes in the Senate is good for the state, and having the Senate pass budget to negotiate alongside the House passed budget provides an opportunity for robust debate. He said that it's a good reminder that one party doesn't have a monopoly on ideas. Our families and our businesses are balancing their budgets, and government should do the same. We have just a couple of days left as I tape this. I encourage you to contact me with your thoughts and the budget and what happened in the Senate. Thank you for the opportunity to serve you again in the state legislature. Your comments and opinions are very important to me and continue to help guide my decisions on the session's critical issues. I encourage constituents to subscribe to receive my weekly email updates by logging on to my website. I will continue to provide these updates once session concludes. You know, it's my goal to keep you apprised of my work and activities on your behalf once we're back in district. I'm Representative Susan Fagan. Thank you again for allowing me to serve you.